welcome to my YouTube channel. This is day 4, I believe, of my 30-day challenge to post one video every day for 30 days until to practice talking to the camera and becoming more comfortable talking to the camera. So today's day 4. Today's the day that I've actually put a lot of work. Today is the day that I've had to put the most work into setting up, just because the sun came in through the trees and was sort of interfering here, so I wasn't sure. So what I did was move the, oh, I'm Homero. I moved the table over this way and I set it up there, and then that meant I had to crop the video on the side, which I thought would be fine, but then I did a little test and I uploaded it to YouTube. And it was fine if you watched it vertically, but if you watched it aside, it was cropped quite a lot on the along the sides. So I thought that didn't work. But then by the time I did all that, the sun went away. So I moved everything back to have had it before, and that was the first reason. And the second reason was yesterday. I really enjoyed making that video yesterday, and I think the reason I enjoyed it was because, once again, I was a lot of the video I was speaking from my heart, not from my mind so much. So I thought it would be a good plan for the next few days to devote the first portion of the video to the technical things that I've learned and what I've tried, and what's working and what's not working, the technical side of it. And then the second half, even if it's only like 5 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever, the second half I'll just speak briefly or at length, depending on what I'm talking about and how I'm feeling, about something that brings me joy, something I love. So because I feel like it's a nice balance. I think it's a nice balance, and it's more fun for me and maybe fun for somebody watching. So and also the third, oh my goodness, I think the sun is coming again. It's not going to be a problem. The third challenge today was that it's the weekend, so the family are home. So people are going to be coming in and out of the house. So I know they're going to be respectful, but it's just me. It's just making me feel a bit awkward. But that's okay. I got over it yesterday, and so I'll get over this, and I'll get over this sun situation. Oh no, it's gonna start shining on my hair. I might have to draw the curtains and blinds in a minute. So yesterday I did brighten the video. I think I might have brightened it a little bit too much, but I just went into my phone, the Photos app, and then I just edited and just increased the brightness on the shadows. So I was happy with that. Right, so that's that done. So I thought what would be really fun today, I was looking at some bag. Nice to do my favorite bags video, but commonly women like to collect designer bags, and I prefer some other types of bags. So if you like designer bags, then this is not that video. So okay, I just want to show what kind of bags I like. So rather than designer bags, I really appreciate and enjoy bags sort of that have been crafted, so made by an artisan, and you get to meet the person, and you know the sort of background and history of, you know, how they came about to making them, the item, and I just find they have a soul. They have a certain kind of soul, and usually they're unique because they're handmade. They're unique in some way, and I really appreciate that. So those are the kind of bags that I'm drawn to. Having said that, I don't have a ton of handmade bags. I only have the one, so I have a collection here. So that's what I prefer. So if I was going to collect, that's where I'd be collecting those bags. So I have one that I can show you. And then the other kinds of bags that I really like things made of paper, and I really like things made of plastic. And when I say plastic, I mean like recyclable plastic. Recyclable plastic and reusable bags. I don't know why, but that's what I enjoy. So I also really like gift bags. You know, like you buy those little bags to give as gifts. Sometimes I just keep them or one, and I use it as like if I'm just popping out to the shops and I just want to take my phone and my you know, pair of sunglasses or something like that, I'll just pop them into a little bag. So I'll show you which ones I have and which ones I like. I'm going to try not to do any like a brand thing. So, and then the other kinds of the kinds of bags that I like are grocery usable bags and freezer. This is so ridiculous. Like freezer bags, or the ones, you know, like with the little totes. You go to a store, sometimes like an athletic store, you can imagine the one I mean, and they'll give you a small bag, and you can also use it as a lunch bag. So that type, but I find a lot of stores do that. So I also like those. So I'll just show you. If you're interested in seeing that kind of a video, then keep watching. So okay, so I'll start with the handcrafted bag. Oopsie. Somewhere this button has fallen. Okay, so the button's fallen off. So this is the first bag. This I bought at a crafts market, local crafts market, and this is a woolen bag, felted woolen bag, and you can see here where the person has done the knitting, and then of course she's felted it, and then attach these. There's a button that goes here. If I find it, because I've been moving things around, it's lost. I lost it, but I really like it. It's really lovely, and I do wish the handle was a bit longer, because I quite like to wear it like that. But it would be nice if it was. Oh, it has stretched a bit. It used to be a bit higher, so I could have wear it like that. And of course, I like to wear it in winter time. So that's always fun. So yeah, this is probably the only one that I have. The other bag that I don't know, I mean, I don't know if it's handmade, but it looks very well constructed. It is very well constructed. And that's this bag. And this is a bag, it's made of some kind of canvas type material, I think. And yeah, it looks like that on this side, and then it looks like that on this side, and it has and inside it has a lining in just one pocket like that. And my husband bought this for me from when he went to Japan, from Miyajima, from a market there. And I don't know the history of it or anything, but it feels kind of, you know, yeah, it's very well constructed anyway. Looking at it, you can't tell how much I've used it just for year. I usually use it during the summertime, and I know it's not a summer color, but oh no, the sun is coming. Hang on. Ooh. I don't know if I should go on. Let me check. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna carry on. Maybe I won't do all of it today because it's kind of dark out there now. Okay, so yeah, so I know it doesn't look like a summer one, but the reason is the shape is absolutely perfect, because everything I put in there can be added vertically, can fit it vertically, so it all stands up, so it's really easy to find things. And because it's open, it doesn't have a zip or anything, you know, I can just carry it like that, and I don't have to worry that rain's going to get in or anything like that. So it's actually perfect for me during summer, but I haven't used it recently, but I have used it a lot for many years, and there's no wear or tear at all, and I haven't even tried to take care of it particularly. So so I love that, because, you know, if you I love watching videos of people who have had their designer bags and bought designer bags and use them, but it seems like to me they take you need to take a lot of care, you know, you have to make sure they don't get scratched and stuff. So yeah, and even when this wears, it's going to give it character, right? So yeah, so I love that. So this is one of my favorite bags, and also because it was a gift from my husband. The other bag, okay, now onto just onto the other bag that I've used a lot is this bag here. And it was at a time when I really liked to use backpack type bags, because I wanted my hands free. And actually, I have used this endlessly. I've traveled with it, I've used it all throughout the year at home. My daughter's taken it on backpacking holidays around, you know, different countries, and it's seen, and it hasn't, I mean, it's dirty, it needs to do with a wash, and it's not even that dirty considering how long I've had it, and how many years have I had it? Maybe 15 years? 20? Yeah, probably 20 years. And used it consistently. So I really love this. And it's just the right size. It's not too big, and it's not too small. And because of the shape, it has a lot of space in there. You can use a lot of like vertical space in there. It has this big compartment, then it has this one here that also has a little zip pocket in there, mesh pocket, and so usually I'll put my purse in there and whatever, lip balm and all sorts of tissues, things like that. And then there's this little pocket here which is really handy, like to put your keys, things you need to access, small things that you need to access really quickly, like your keys and stuff. But then it also has this, it's sort of like pocket here. It's quite flat, so if you want to put, like when I travel, sometimes I'll put, well, I usually put my passport, my boarding card, when people use boarding cards, in there, or itinerary. If I print out my itinerary, I put it in there. So, and then yeah, so I love this bag. And then yeah, you can hold it like this too, like if you want to pick it up. And yeah, he's one of my favorites, so I love him. So right, so that's one. So when I went to visit my daughter in Japan, I took that backpack for my everyday bag. But I found that when I was shopping, because everything was in cash, I had to pay everything in cash. I had to take this off and get my purse out, pay, put it back, and then have the bags and carry. And then, although it was good because it was a backpack, just taking it on and off all the time in the stores was a little bit of a hassle. And this is not on a holiday. This was just when I went to stay with my daughter when she was studying in Japan. So I was doing grocery shopping and going to the coin laundry or going to, wherever, just daily things. And so while I was there, it wasn't, on that occasion, it wasn't working. When we went on holiday, it was working. So then, while I was there, I picked up this bag. So I didn't know. I picked this up from the Konbini, from the convenience store. And I didn't realize it was a Muji bag. So, because they had some Muji items. And it's absolutely perfect. It's flat, so it doesn't take up much space, but there is enough space in there. I mean, it's not bulky, it's flat. And then there's enough space in there to just have whatever I need. And then because you wear it like this, then your hands are free to carry the bags and things like that. So it still works. And it's quite thin and light. It's very light. And this is also made of some fabric or something. Yeah, and I've used this a lot, and it was super. And I put this little guy, he's so cute. I think he's a kappa spirit thing. Yeah, and I love that. This has been really useful. But so again, when I went on holiday, I remember now when I went on holiday with my husband to Japan, I did take this one, and it was very useful. But I do remember now taking on and off constantly, and you're buying things all the time as a tourist. I got a little bit tired of that, so I found what I wanted to do was just have a bag for just my purse, and I just wanted to carry a purse around. I made my husband carry the backpack. Poor thing. He was so sweet. He carried his backpack. So I carried my things in this backpack, and then because they wouldn't fit in here, and then I would just say, okay, carry this. He would carry his big backpack and mine, and then I would just go around like this with this one. And I love this one. And also similar situation with this, I can put my sunglasses in here and a purse and stuff, and everything stands up vertically. Obviously it can't fit everything in there. That's why I have this backpack that my husband carried. So I love this one, and it's just from a souvenir store. Oh, was it? Yeah, I think so. But I love it. It doesn't have any pockets or anything in there, and I've used this a lot. But then I went I went a step further and I bought this one. Or maybe I bought this one first and then I thought, this is so impractical, I have to get a bigger one. So on that same trip, I bought this. I love it. I absolutely love it. It has a little leather strap and this clasp. And what's really lovely about this is it has this other compartment in here. See? And then so you have the two sides. You can put something here, and then you can put something here. So it's actually really practical. And it's quite surprising how much you can get in there. So basically, at one point, I was just going around like this, walking around buying things, paying with like cash and whatever. Because yeah, and then my husband was carrying everything else. That's so rude, right? Anyway, he's very sweet. So I really love this. And this fabric is by a particular, I think it's So-So, particular designer or design company or something like that. And I loved the fabric. That they have lots of designs of fabric, so I love that. So these are some of those favorites. This was a gift by a friend from Mongolia. Her mother was visiting. My daughter's friend is from Mongolia, and I love this. This is cashmere, and it feels amazing. It's so soft. It's really good quality. And then inside it's got this beautiful lining. I don't know if you can see it. And it has one pocket there. And I haven't used it yet, but I think it would be really lovely to store like a iPad, or something like that. Yeah, I don't have an iPad, but if I were to get one, it would be it would be a lovely thing to protect it. But it's gorgeous. It feels amazing, and Mongolian cashmere is beautiful, really good quality. So I love that one. And I mean, I have so many things. So yeah, I think the only designer ish bag is this one. And I do really like this bag. I don't use it a ton, but if I need to look more professional at some point, so yeah, I use this one. It has this kind of thing, and yeah, and I think there's a theme developing here that I like bags that are sort of this sort of shape, either this shape or more kind of rectangular that way. Oh no, my note's running out. So I think, yeah, I mean, I have a lot. So the other thing I really like are, like I said, paper bags. So anytime, you go to a store and you buy things and they put it in those nice, like, stiff paper bags, like these type of things, I love those. I love them. And I also will use them as handbags sometimes, and I just keep them. Or if I want to give a gift to somebody, I'll put the gift in there, give them as a gift bag. But yeah, and I also just like gift bags in general and these kinds of bags. What else? This is also a gift bag, and but it feels like I don't know. It's made of paper, but it feels like, I don't know, like a really good paper. And we keep our keep it next to the keys, so we keep our these reusable bags and like hand sanitizer, tissues, some odd bits of, you have things coming out of your pocket, and we keep them there. So I keep that next to the keys. And there is one. What's the other one? Oh yeah, this. Okay, I'm just gonna. The name is not gonna matter. So I love this bag. This This is one of, so this is kind of one of those. Now we're getting on to the more plastic synthetic bags. So I love this bag that my kids went to obviously a farm to pick apples. So you buy the bag and then you can go and pick and fill however many apples you can in there, and then you've paid for them because you paid for the bag, so that essentially is paid for the apples. So I really like it. Again, I like the shape. And this one also I keep next to the keys, and we keep things like the umbrella or scarves, sunglasses, gloves, so things like that. I keep those next to that. And this is another. This actually is going back to the fabric bags. I love this bag too. I bought this one in Japan as well. It was from a store that was cat themed. Everything was cats. You could buy cat, and I bought cat spoons, and we used to have a cat, so I love cats. So I love the expressions that the cat has, and it's got little things. And yeah, and inside it's got a pocket and a zip on the top, and it's gusseted. So I hope you can see all of this. So I think that's all of this. So going back to the synthetic bags. Now, this is one synthetic bag that I bought recently. Plastic. This is made from recycled plastic. It's got mushrooms on it. It has a pocket on the front and big space inside. And I use this one for sometimes going to the mall, shopping and things. But I also really enjoy taking it if we're going on a long trip. And then I'll put all my essentials in there. I'll put like my purse, my phone. So everything is in one place that I need. And then that's it, and I'm good to go. And it also has, this one also has a pouch that came with it. And no, it didn't come with it. I think I bought this one. And then yeah, so I keep small things that fly around, like hand sanitizer, a lip balm, a little notebook, like a little mirror. So another bag. Oh, there's a baggy bag here. So yeah, I don't know. I'm obsessed, and I can't stop. Especially the paper bags and the synthetic bags and the grocery bags. I cannot stop buying them. I don't know what it is. Like what I mean is, if I see one I like, I'll just buy it. That's just how it goes. I'm reckless. Like that. So I'll show you some of my other. So I really like this one. This is a huge one. This is bought from HomeSense. I love those big bags from HomeSense, and because you can put so much. So I think in this one, I love the cats on there, and I could put like yoga towel and things if you're going to some kind of yoga thing. We went to one recently. We had to take blankets and drinks and pillows and things like that. So that would be really good for that. Although I forgot to use it, but we did have that. I love this one. This is actually from a supermarket bag, but I really like it. I really enjoy it, and I like to, when I go to the grocery store, I like to put my groceries in a bag I really like, and we have a bunch that my husband will. I don't use those ones, so I'm kind of high maintenance like that, I guess. And this is another one that I bought from the same place. This is more like a fall, so this is my fall one. So the other one, this one, is apparently from a Canadian artist. The imagery is from a Canadian artist and illustrator. So I'm imagining this one is too. And then this, I think, is my most recent purchase, this one. I don't know, I like it. And again, it's that kind of similar size, either this shape or this shape. I like them. I like bags like that because they're just really easy to pack. You can see things. You don't have to stack things either. You don't in these ones. You don't have to stack things on top of each other. They can, everything can be like added vertically, and yeah. So I really like this one. That's my most recent purchase. Oh, I really like this one. This is a very old one. That's a very old one. So I love yarn. I think that's beautiful. I love the colours on there. So I really enjoy that one. And then finally, just things like these. I don't use this. Oh my god. You must be thinking, what on earth is she doing? But it's textured. It's one of those ones that's lined, the freezer bag, and it's textured. Now I will never, I'll never carry this around and shop in it, but I do store all my other like grocery bags and other bags that I don't want to give away, so I use it as a storage. But I really love the texture of this bag, and then I love, what is it? I love things like, see, these are the freezer bags. So this is a freezer bag. That when you buy these frozen soups, you get this freezer bag. But I just love the shape of it. I love the size of it. I love it. Everything about it. I think I'm going to stop there with the bags. Probably everybody's had enough. So the reason I think is I really enjoy watching home decorating shows and interior design shows and things like that. And I've noticed specifically on that the channel Home and God, no, House and not House and Home, because I do have that one as well. The House and Garden. I'll have to find out anyway. Anyway, it's a British one, and I noticed that all the designers, well, they usually show their own home. On House and Home, the designers are decorating other people's houses. On this other channel, the designers usually show you their home, one of their homes, and tell you. So when they show you around, that's exactly what they say. I love this, and I love that, and I love this, and this is my favorite. So they just go around their house telling you about all the things that they love, and they love everything. And honestly, I would not have those things in my house, but they love them, and so they surround themselves with things that they love, and therefore one can appreciate their homes for that reason. So that's what I appreciate about seeing their design. I think, oh, okay. So I still enjoy watching. So I think what I'm trying to say is that nobody else will collect these bags and things, but I really enjoy having them. I enjoy buying them and using them, or not even using them. So I just wanted to share some of those with you. So I hope that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, yeah. And I think when I'm speaking about things like this, I can be more relaxed, and I think that's the purpose of this video, right? The purpose of this exercise, this 30-day exercise is. So I thought if I spoke about things that are, not that important, but that I enjoy, then it will help me relax. And I think it has done. And I think in my last video, I was relaxed the most. So I hope this hasn't been a waste. When I look at this, I hope this hasn't been a waste of time with the sun coming in and the blinds and everything. I hope I'm going to be able to use this, because I think I've been able to, be more myself. And so thank you so much if you've made it this far, as they say. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.